Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the top 5 hip-hop rappers who've dominated the scene from 1990 to the present. These artists didn't just drop fire tracks, they transformed the culture, pushed boundaries and left a lasting legacy. Get ready for a deep dive into the careers of these legends. Let's go! Kicking off our list at number 5 is Nas, the poet from Queensbridge who burst onto the scene with Illmatic in 1994. Considered one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time, Illmatic showcased Nas's intricate lyricism, storytelling, and vivid depiction of urban life. But Nas didn't stop there. He continued to evolve, dropping classics like Stillmatic and God's Son, solidifying his place as one of hip-hop's most consistent and respected voices. Nas's influence extends beyond just his music. He's been a mentor to many younger artists, and his ability to stay relevant over multiple decades, despite the changing sounds of hip-hop, speaks to his adaptability and deep understanding of the culture. Nas remains a symbol of authenticity in a genre that constantly evolves, and his legacy is still being written with each new project. At number 4 is JayZ, the Brooklyn-born rapper who went from hustling in the streets to becoming hip-hop's first billionaire. JayZ's career took off with the release of Reasonable Doubt in 1996, an album now considered a classic. His ability to blend sharp, introspective lyrics with mainstream appeal quickly set him apart. Over the years, JayZ has dropped a staggering number of hits, from Hard Knock Life to 99 Problems and Empire State of Mind. But what truly sets him apart is his ability to evolve with the times, whether by experimenting with new sounds or collaborating with artists from different genres. Beyond his music, JayZ's influence in the business world is unparalleled. He's not just a rapper. He's a brand, a mogul, and a cultural icon. His ventures, from Roc Nation to Tidal, have redefined what it means to be a rapper in the modern era. And let's not forget his contributions to social justice and philanthropy. JayZ's impact is felt not just in hip-hop, but in the broader culture as well, making him a true titan of the industry. Landing at number 3 is Kendrick Lamar, the Compton native whose complex lyricism and deep social commentary have made him one of the most influential voices of our generation. Kendrick burst onto the mainstream scene with Good Kid, M.A. City in 2012, a concept album that vividly depicted his experiences growing up in Compton. The album was a critical and commercial success, heralding Kendrick as a leading voice in hip-hop. But Kendrick didn't stop there. He continued to push the boundaries of the genre with To Pimp a Butterfly, a jazz-infused exploration of African-American culture, identity, and politics. The album earned him a Grammy for Best Rap Album and solidified his status as a socially conscious artist. His next album, Damn, won him the Pulitzer Prize for Music, the first non-jazz or classical work to do so. Kendrick's music isn't just about hot beats and clever wordplay, it's about telling the stories that need to be heard, challenging the status quo and inspiring change. His ability to combine lyrical complexity with mass appeal is unmatched, making him one of the most important artists of the 21st century. Coming in at number 2 is Kanye West, the Chicago-born artist who revolutionized hip-hop with his production skills and genre-defying albums. Kanye's journey began as a producer for Rockefeller Records, where he crafted some of the most iconic beats of the early 2000s. But it was his debut album, The College Dropout, that introduced the world to Kanye the rapper. The album was a game-changer, blending soulful samples with introspective and sometimes controversial lyrics. Kanye didn't just follow trends, he set them. His albums, Late Registration, Graduation, and 808s and Heartbreak, each brought something new to the table. From orchestral arrangements to electronic influences, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is often hailed as his magnum opus, a perfect blend of his talents as a producer, rapper, and visionary. But Kanye's impact goes beyond music. He's influenced fashion, design, and even politics, often sparking debate with his outspoken nature. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Kanye West is one of the most influential figures in modern culture. His ability to continually reinvent himself and his sound makes him a true innovator in every sense of the word. And finally, at number 1, we have the one and only Eminem. Bursting onto the scene in the late 90s, Eminem quickly became one of the most controversial and celebrated rappers of all time. With his debut album, The Slim Shady LP, Eminem introduced the world to his alter ego, Slim Shady, a character that was both hilarious and horrifying, touching on themes of poverty, family, and inner demons with a level of honesty rarely seen in hip-hop. His follow-up albums, the Marshall Mathers LP and The Eminem Show, were even bigger, earning him critical acclaim and commercial success. Eminem's ability to blend dark humor with raw emotion, all while showcasing a technically flawless flow, made him a force to be reckoned with. Tracks like Stan, Lose Yourself, and Not Afraid are not just hits, they're anthems for a generation. But Eminem's influence extends beyond just his music. He opened doors for countless artists and proved that hip-hop wasn't just a genre, it was a platform for anyone with something to say, regardless of race, background, or upbringing. Despite facing numerous personal and professional challenges, Eminem has remained at the top of his game for over 2 decades, making him a true icon in the world of hip-hop. And that's our list of the top 5 hip-hop rappers from 1990 to now. These artists didn't just make hits. They shaped the culture, inspired millions, and left a legacy that will last for generations. Do you agree with our picks? Who would you add to the list? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of hip-hop. Until next time, keep the culture alive.